In 2004, a social researcher interviewed Rosa Keane and her husband Henry. How, they were asked, had they met? It'd been decades earlier, but fortunately, they each had a clear memory. Unfortunately, these memories were different. They both remembered how their encounter had begun, with Rosa slipping on some ice, and how it had continued, the two of them noticing each other shortly afterwards in a restaurant. But at this point, the accounts diverged. Rosa remembers spotting Henry because he had odd socks. Henry remembered instead that it was he who had spotted Rosa because she had two different colours of stocking. Fortunately, the researcher knew which of them was right. It was Rosa, because he and his colleagues had asked Henry about the meeting when it had first happened, in 1954. The original idea was to follow Henry for perhaps 10 years. In fact, the researchers were still following him and later his wife 68 years on when he died in 2009. What Henry Keane had been participating in has become a landmark study across several decades and generations. It tells a complicated story, but the researchers feel they have one simple finding that stands out. When it comes to happiness, The Good Life argues that it is the quality and quantity of human connection that makes the biggest impact. Here's what science can tell you, says the authors. Good relationships keep us happier, healthier, and help us live longer. The researchers aren't saying that other experiences, war and poverty and the likes, don't matter, far from it. But they do say that if the subjects manage to maintain strong family bonds, intimate friendships and good work relationships, or even just one of those, they are far likelier to be happy. Interestingly, the study also highlighted the social value of having faith, helping, as it does, to provide connection and community. It seems to endorse the ancient wisdom found in the Bible, wisdom aimed at human flourishing and fulfilment. Bear with one another, live at peace. Ask yourself what you would want people to do for you, then grab the initiative and do it for them. Or in other words, see the best in others. Increase your interactions with your friends, your colleagues, and even the people who'll serve you a cup of coffee. Be more conscious of what others are interested in and what is interesting about them. To put it another way, if you want to be happy, treating others how you want to be treated is a pretty good start.